Hey everyone, welcome to our AP Biology virtual classroom on Google Classroom. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you stayed safe, you didn't get sick over spring break, and that you enjoyed your extended spring break. Hopefully, I really hope that you guys are able to stay home, and that those of you that were working, I know I had a lot of seniors that were working, that you're not working too hard, and that if you're still working right now, that you're staying safe, so that way this virus doesn't spread anymore. Those of you at home, I hope that you're enjoying your time off. A lot of my seniors, if you're going to go off to college next year, this might be your only chance for a break until you graduate from college. So make sure that you're enjoying that time. All right. So I just wanted to welcome you to our virtual classroom and give you some updates. I know a lot of y'all were wondering what's going to happen to your AP exam. So College Board decided not to cancel your AP exam. What they ended up doing is they decided that the AP exam is going to actually be done at home. So this is going to be the first time to do this. So they're going to let you do this at home. And they went ahead and condensed the material. So they shortened it. So everything that was covered up until before evolution is what's going to be on the exam. So we were a little bit ahead. I try to keep our schedule ahead. That way we have time to review before the exam. So we did cover evolution. So we'll finish that up this week. We're going to do a review all this week, and then we'll do a test. That way we can get that out of the way and we can start reviewing. So College Board decided that your test is going to be done at home. They're going to let you be able to do it on your phone. So it's going to be all FRQ based. So essentially what they're going to do, my guess, because it's a 45-minute test, my guess is that they're going to either give you 3 somewhat long FRQs, or they're probably going to give you 4 to 5 short FRQs. That's my guess. We'll find out more information as we keep on going. And not only that, but they're actually going to have 2 times that you could take this test. So you either choose the early date or you choose the later date. So in their mind, some of you guys want to get this test out of the way. You want it to be done. That way you're not worrying about it. You can worry about graduation. You can worry about, what's going to go on with college, things like that. So that's one option. You could take the test early. I don't know how early. I'll find out a little bit later. And so that way the test is over and done with. Some of you would rather not take it early, so you would rather have some time to study. I know we haven't practiced FRQs that much, so maybe you want to practice some FRQ writing before you take the test, and so there's going to be also a later date that you could take it. So you would pick one of the two. Would you take it early? Would you take it later? So once I find out what those dates are, I'll go ahead and let you guys know. That way we can figure out when you're going to be taking the test. So for all this week, what we're going to be doing, we do need to finish up evolution. So right before the break, we were doing a lab. We were doing that skull lab. And so I'll talk about those assignments here in a second. But we were still in the middle of our evolution unit. We had gone over all of our notes, but when we got back, that was when you were supposed to take the test. So what I'm going to be doing, because this week is kind of a trial run, I need to see how many of you can log on to Google Classroom, how many of you actually are logging on every day the way you're supposed to, and turning in assignments. And so all this week, I'm just going to be checking. We're going to be reviewing evolution. And then on Friday, what you're going to do, you're going to get a test. Okay, so it's going to be a take-home test. It's going to be either on quizzes. It may be on the AP Classroom. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So you're going to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to take that test. All right, so that'll be the test grade I take for evolution. All right. If you haven't taken it by Monday at noon is when it's going to close. If you have not taken your evolution exam by Monday, then you're going to have to email me. I'm going to put it in as a 0, and you'll have to email me what happened. So could you not access the website? Did you forget? Things like that. Okay? So, and I'll remind you as we keep on going. So for our videos, I'll be recording videos all throughout the week, especially when we do our review sessions. So this week, it's probably mostly just going to be videos, like Bozeman Bio, Khan Academy, with some little quizzes that go along with it, just to kind of help you review, for your test. So for your grades, okay, there's one thing that's in right now. Okay, So your Hardy Weinberg Goldfish Lab. So remember you had your goldfish that you were eating. Okay, so you have all your data, okay, that you collected for your goldfish lab. And then at the very end, okay, you had some Hardy Weinberg problems that you were supposed to work out. So I did need this. I have most of y'all's. I was able to get into the classroom for a short time, and so I picked up all of the assignments that I saw. So if for whatever reason you turned it in and it got stuck in a pile of papers, so you find that that grade is not in, you need to email me, because that means that you need to do an alternative assignment, because I don't know when I'm going to go back into my classroom. All right. So this week, I'm also going to ask for 2 more things. So one, right before we left, we were doing that skull lab, the one where you had to take all the, different skulls and you had to measure them and then determine were they bipeds. So, were they walking upright? Were they walking around on floors? What kind of diet did they have? Things like that. So you're going to have to take a picture. Once you do all of those calculations, just take a picture and send it to me. Because like I said, all of that stuff is at the classroom and, I don't have access to it. It more than likely is going to be a completion grade. So just make sure if you don't understand the calculations, you can send me a quick email, or you can ask to chat on Google Hangouts, and we'll go ahead and do that. So that way I can help you, fill in that information. But, whatever it is you have, just go ahead and send it to me. Make sure your name's on it, and I'll go ahead and count that. All right. So the other thing that you were supposed to do over the break, you were supposed to do a mini poster over your brine shrimp lab. So you were supposed to do natural selection with your brine shrimp. So those of you that don't remember, you set up that little tiny petri dish with your little sea monkey eggs, and then you had to go through and you had to count how many of them hatched with your different saltwater solutions. So I need you guys to go ahead and finish up that mini poster, and you're going to take a picture of that and you're going to email that to me. All right, so I'll go ahead and post a turn-in section on Google Classroom. That way you can just attach that picture. You can, just directly email it to me. I know some of y'all want to do a lab report instead, so you can go ahead and do that lab report, and then just, turn it in that way. So I'll have that turned in, I'm going to say probably Friday, so the day that I'm going to be assigning your test. That way, if there's any bumps in the road, you can't figure out how to attach a picture, I can't figure out how to help you, things like that, we have some time to work that out. So those are going to be the 3 grades that you're going to have in Google Classroom by the end of this week. So Hardy Weinberg Fish Lab, you're going to have your skull calculation, so just that table that we were working on, and then you're going to have your brine shrimp mini poster. All right. So other than that, we'll also do some tutoring sessions starting next week on Google Hangouts. So those of you that are, listening to me over your phone or your iPad, you're going to have to download the Google Hangouts app. And so with that, we'll be able to do, our video conference, so that way you can ask me questions. And I'll go ahead and set those up, as we get there. But other than that, this is going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, you're going to see kind of what a digital online class is like. So those of you that want to take, an online class next year, you'll be able to experience that. So even the labs, we need to figure out how we're going to do our labs, but they're going to have to be digital. And so you'll be able to see what it would be like to take an online science class. So I hope you guys are staying safe. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email, shoot me a text to remind. And until next time, bye.